Hey guys, welcome. Hey Paul, hey my favorite giraffe playing basketball. Let me just lower the music here a little bit. It's a little bit heavy in my headphones here. There we go. RimWorld, yay, RimWorld. I love playing RimWorld, I really do. I always thought RimWorld was sort of like a culty game, like people who played it were really into it in a sort of unhealthy way, but then I started playing it and yeah, darn, it's a really good game. So totally new game. We're just gonna start something brand new. Hey Desmond, welcome. Hey Bobcat. Hey, oh Penge. Oh, welcome Penge. Excellent. Penge made it. Aren't you supposed to be on holiday, sir? Why aren't you eating ice creams or something? Let's do a brand new colony. We're gonna keep it like totally sensible and straight playing it here. Wello, hey Wello. So it's just going to be regular all the way around. We will do Crash Landed, definitely. We will do Cassandra Classic, and we're going to do it in Builder. That's just sort of normal, regular kind of thing. Definitely reload anytime. That might come up. We don't know. Hey, Bird Brains, a cult game. Do we have to wear ropes and chant in Latin? No, I just asked people to do that on a daily basis anyway. That's how I live my life, so I don't know why other people can't do that. I'm wearing a robe right now, and in my head I'm chanting in Latin. Can you be the worst colonist? Yes, it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. Now, Penge, and I had told Penge I was going to stream RimWorld, and of course he's playing RimWorld on his channel, and it's a fantastic playthrough. If you haven't watched the Geek Cupboard play RimWorld, it is just very good. And he was kind enough to put me in his playthrough, and I am basically the doctor. I'm the guy who gets everything done and heals everyone, but is totally not fighty. So I want to see if we can find a character that is like 100% brutal military, shoot everything, and just make that Penge. That's my goal here. He's made me the most pacifist, doctory kind of person in his playthrough. Let's see if we can make Penge the fighty guy. You don't know Latin. I do, actually. Living in England for a few years, Latin was mandatory, so I do have a smattering of Latin. Right, I don't know what other better seed we could get. Let's just randomize a few. Cliff, Brigand. Let's go Brigand. Go ahead and generate me a Brigand, please. You're the center. I do everything except fighting. It's entirely true. I do. I am total pacifist in his playthrough, but I do perform life-saving medical procedures when necessary. You know, it's kind of funny, Penge. Just before I started streaming, I was rewatching your XCOM run, because I just find it a very fun, cool run. I've watched it like twice now. And I noticed my character in your XCOM run is pretty much the guy who gets everything done too. I'm just saying, when you put me into one of your games, you are successful. I'm just saying. It's coincidence? I don't know, but there it is. You put me into RimWorld, I get everything done. You put me into XCOM, I shoot all the aliens in the face. I would love to get something. What else is around here? I like to get stuff that are near sort of mountains and hills and stuff and things like that. That's looking pretty promising. What's going on down there? What have we got? Granite and sandstone. Okay, cool. Yeah, the usual. And that's slate granite and sandstone. Okay, I'll take that one. Yeah, I'll totally take that one. Go ahead and give me that place, please. All right, character development. Here we go. You've never played RimWorld. I didn't either, Paul. I didn't either. And a very good friend of the channel gifted this to me quite at random, actually. Just like, here, play RimWorld. And I did. I put it on the channel. I played it blind on the channel. And, well, it didn't end well. I'm going to tell you that. It didn't end well. But it was a lot of fun, and that just got me into playing RimWorld, where I just started playing a lot more on my own time. It's one of my go-to games when I am just playing for fun. When I am just playing a game, sitting on the couch, watching TV with Mrs. Dave. That's one of my go-to games, because I can play it kind of casually. You're entirely correct, Penge. When you add me to one of your games, you are successful. In XCOM, I shot all the aliens very much dead in the face, and in RimWorld, I perform life-saving medical procedures with, no tools or knowledge or anything like that. He needs a rude American, since he won't assassinate anyone. Steve! Oh my god, Steve! Yay! All cap Steve is here. Right, we should find some colonists. And Jules Petty, excuse me. Hey, welcome. Goodness, what a bunch of people on a Friday afternoon. Right, okay. First thing I want is medical people. I've learned my lesson from my blind playthrough of RimWorld, and that's just get all the medically people. I'd ideally like to get someone who's a bit of an all-rounder, like you. All right, you have no plant skill, though, or mining. Oh, you do. No, you're terrible. Go away. I don't like you anymore. The bloom is off the rose with you. No. You can't shoot. You can do many things. You're not social. You're antisocial. That's fine. Jess is here. Oh, welcome. And Jacob. Hello. Welcome. Jacob, I'm glad you're checking out Forged of Blood. I kind of thought that might be a game you'd be into. You and Hawk, I thought that might be a game you guys would be into. So I'm glad you checked that out. I'm enjoying it a lot. So yeah, wow, what a bunch of cool people in the chat right now. Excellent. Right. You can do many things except you hate everyone. But you're pretty good at medical, and you're pretty intellectual, and you're pretty good at shooting. Heck, this might be Penge right here. Terrible at the basics. Mining, cooking, plants. You're not very good at any of that yet. But all your other skills are broadly okay, I think. The Prepar Better mod, you can adjust the skills of your colonists and choose what you land with. Oh, good to know. This is totally unmodded, by the way. This is unmodded RimWorld. You watched us sit down at Starbucks with someone I know, so we say, hi, cool, very good. Well, I'm glad you're having a relaxing afternoon. My favorite giraffe playing basketball. Willow will be on and off. Oh, you're still packing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, wow, that's. I think they say that one of the 7 most stressful things that people do in their lives is, in fact, moving, so I don't envy you. Following you through the whole Tavern Tycoon. Oh, cool. Excellent. Very good. Have I played Prison Architect? Yes, I have a hard time getting a handle on that game. Like my playthroughs of that really crash and burn very quickly. It's kind of funny you mentioned that because I was actually just looking at that in my library today, going, boy, it's been a while since I had a bash at Prison Architect, and obviously I knew I was doing RimWorld today, so that's kind of what led me to it. I'm gonna take you, and we are going to. Okay, somebody who's better at RimWorld than me, which is pretty much everyone. P.S. Remind me what their actual name... Okay, that's the character's last name, that's the character's first name, but when it shows up... Alright, we're going to do it this way. This, I think, is going to be Penge. Because the shooting skill is very high, and the melee skill is very high. And we will call this Penge Cupboard. And I think we'll keep Frog. I think we'll totally keep Frog. That's totally fine. Wow, that's a very long name that ends in the word gaming. Kelatogus Gaming. Kelatogus? Can I just call you K Gaming? Because that would be way simpler. Welcome. They go by their nickname. Oh, okay. Well, then, in that case, we'll go by Penge, and then we'll add Frog. So, there we go. Frog. Okay, so it's Penge Frog Cupboard. Are you okay with Frog? I hope so, because I'm not changing that. You have never played RimWorld. I didn't either for the longest time, Steve. And I kind of felt like you. It was a game that kind of creeped me out because the people who were into it were like wicked into it hardcore. And it was like, whoa, is this kind of some sort of gaming cult that I'm not aware of? And then a good friend of the channel gifted it to me, and I totally got into it. It's very chill and casual to play. I mean, horrible things happen to your colonists, and your colonists die and are raided and have diseases and fires and stuff, but it is in its own way very chill and relaxing to play. So you're from Lithuania. Okay, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce Kelatogus Gaming. How about Kel or K Gaming? I can go either way with that. Jess has never played it either, and it's a blast to watch. It is a blast to watch. It's also kind of chill to watch, too, because there are long periods of time where basically nothing happens. Right, let's get you some basic skills. I do kind of want everyone to be a bit of an all-rounder. You are good in everything except intellectual. Now, I know Birdbrains wanted to be the researcher. Now, you're really good in a lot... Well, you're not really good, but you're broadly okay in a lot of other things except intellectual. And you've got a passion for a lot of stuff, too. Construction and mining, artistic, social. I think we can probably... Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me, Steve. I should go like myself. That sounds like a positive affirmation kind of thing. But yes, I should go like myself on my own stream. Thank you. I appreciate me reminding me of that. Yay, there, I did it. I like me. Make sure to check traits. Yes, thank you. I always forget that. Psychopath, that's totally fine. Suffering of others doesn't bother him. That's actually a positive trait in this game. But you're a bit of a pyromaniac. Yeah, you're not going to extinguish fires, and you might possibly set some. You're out. Sorry, you're out. Wow, you are awesome at plants. You are amazing at plants. You're really not so great in a lot of other things, and you can't do any research. But you are amazing at plants. Someone with a bit of construction, yes, I know. Yes. Someone with a bit of construction would be broadly okay, although things get built in time. I'm looking, in my thought process, Pench, I'm kind of looking long term. I'm like, what am I going to need in the future versus what do I need right out of the gate? So, oh, you're terrible at everything. You're terrible. You are terrible. You're really terrible. You're not terrible, but you ain't great. Okay, give me something good here, game. Don't make me randomize for the rest of this stream. Wow. All right. All of these people are terrible. No wonder they're been, sort of crashed onto a planet somewhere. Somebody probably just kicked them out of the spaceship. No. Come on. Give me something here to work with, game. Anything at all. You want intelligence and shooty. Okay. Can you have the transhumanist trait? Well, if I roll it, yeah. I'm not modding it, Birdbrain, so I don't have the ability to pick that. I'm just kind of trying to get the best that I can get out of this. And it's not like these are the only colonists we're ever going to have. Other people will pop up at some point. You're not 100% terrible. You're terrible at cooking, which doesn't really work out for me so good. You are super good at animals, and you have a passion for it. See, that's kind of my thinking long term. I'm going to want somebody who's good with animal handling in due time. Like people who populate the Earth, the restaurant at the end of the universe. Exactly, the Golgafrinchans, as I recall. The Golgafrinchans. This is the B arc of RimWorld. This is the B arc. I kind of, let's see, you're kind. Pyromaniac. I just can't get down with pyromaniac. I don't need my own people setting fire to things. We'll have enough fires as it is without you doing that. You're basically not terrible. Oh, but you're frail. You're frail, and you have creepy breathing, and you're really old. If you weren't so old and frail, you'd fit right in. You've got broadly good skills. Hang on, Birdbrains. I have to approve that. Hold off on a colonist till I get transhumanist and shooty. Okay, fair enough. Decent doctor, Lynn. Yes, absolutely. Penge is already a semi-decent doctor, and I'm looking for someone else. I would ideally, in my dream RimWorld world, have all three colonists have the medical skill of some degree. Because you never have enough doctors. Never, ever have enough. Wow, you got medical 13. But you're terrible in so many other things, and you flat out cannot cook. You cannot cook at all. You are a nudist, though, which will save on the clothing. That's true. The Golgafrinchans, Jess. Well, Lord knows I've read those books enough time to remember that one. That and Monty Python, I can pretty much quote from memory. You have no skill. Wow, we are getting a bad roll of dice today. This is just terrible. Maybe I should just pick someone who's terrible and then, I don't know, kill them off or something. No. Sorry, this is like really riveting streaming here by just watching me click randomize for a while. You have skills. None of them are particularly good. You have no health condition, those. You're staggeringly ugly. I love RimWorld's hyperbole. It's just wonderful. You're staggeringly ugly. You're not just unattractive. You are staggeringly ugly. You should order a pizza soon. I do not deny that. Everyone should order a pizza soon. Pizza's wonderful. And you're going on a short trip to North Molden. North Molden, the Python sketch? Because please say yes, because that would be a really obscure sketch for you to pull out of nowhere. You're really good at shooting. You're really good at shooting, actually. You have some medical skill. You have you have a little bit of everything. I don't hate you. What's your thing? You're going to eat a lot, but we'll learn to. You are also staggeringly ugly. A malformed fetus in a jar of formaldehyde. Wow, dude. Wow. No wonder you only have a social of 1. That is just terrible. Definitely time to cast this onto the living room TV. Well, thank you so much. I watch most of my Geek Cupboard on the big TV. It's just funner to watch it there. And then Mrs. Dave kind of tunes it out sometimes, but she finds his voice soothing, so that's good. You're a bit of an all-rounder. So I'm just not getting the colonist that I'm looking for here. I apologize for just 10 minutes of hitting randomize. All right. You are... Okay, I think I got something for you here, Bird Brains. I think we just found Bird Brains. You are broadly good at everything. You have an intellectual skill. You don't have no intellectual. You're not great at anything except being social, but you are also transhumanist. So, and a misandrist. Apparently, you don't like men. I think we got it right here, Bird Brains. I think this is Bird Brains right here. Penge does have the best voice, it's true. It is very soothing. So let's go with Bird Brains. There we go. And how about your nickname was Mech? There we go. Bird Mech Brains. There you go. I think I've met your goals here. You're a transhumanist. You have not exactly an exceedingly high intellectual skill, but you're going to get the job done. And you have a skill in everything else. At least there's nothing you can't do. And you used to be a bartender, apparently. You're in. Okay. What was your medical skill again? Terrible, but at least you have it. It exists. I'm not taking someone with Alzheimer's and a bunch of bite scars. That just seems terrible. Anyone else can give me a good medical skill? You're good at lots of things, including construction. You're not terrible at mining or plants. You have a good medical and a good social and intellectual. How old are you? You're only 37. Like this. What does transhumanist do? It is basically they have a desire to have bionic implants, which you're squeaking towards in your run. You're getting towards that high-level tech when you can start to do bionics on people. No more wooden legs for you, sir. No. Soon I'll be implanting bionic legs for your colonists. So yeah, transhumanist wants to evolve past the flesh and basically have bionic cyborg. Think cyborg. They want to be cyborgs. Transhumanists want to be RoboCop, effectively. I guess the name you were going to pick. It wasn't a hard guess, Bird Brains. It wasn't a hard guess. All the bionic body parts you find, I've actually, in like 150 hours of RimWorld, which is not a lot. People put thousands of hours into this game. I've only ever found one bionic part. Dr. Wee Hours will be doing all sorts of, Borg shenanigans. Exactly. In fact, you can go ahead and take that as the title of the video when we end up doing that. Borg shenanigans. I would totally be into that. So let's see. You're broadly okay. You're not good at shooting. But I think we'll probably learn to cope with that because you have some skills in everything else. And you have a lot of passion. You really want to stab people. You have a burning passion for melee. You just love stabbing and you want to stab all day long until you just can't stab anymore, and then you're going to go to bed and dream about stabbing. I think you're a casket builder. Okay, well, that's construction +4. That ain't no bad thing. I think we'll take you. Who wants to be the person who dreams of stabbing? Willow! Oh, Willow already said Willow. Okay, cool. It's Willow then. Willow... Stabby... There we go. No, not with a J. Stabby... No, go away. Go do the thing that I'm asking you to do. Thank you, game. Prescott. Is that 2 T's in Prescott? Yes, it is. Okay, excellent. There you go, Willow. You're in. You're Willow Stabby Prescott. Oh, yes, we'll take you. All right, that's our colonist. Cool. Okay, so we got Penge, and we got Bird Brains, and we have Willow Stabby Prescott. All right, yes, I know. We land on the ship, or land on the planet, rather. Boom, boom, and boom. Pop everything open. Okay, everybody pause. Let's get some stuff done around here. Allow everything that you can see. In fact, let's just scan out here. Anything that you can see that you want, go ahead and take it. Take all of that. Take all the things. All of that. Definitely all the medicine. Oh, we have a handy-dandy pre-made building over here. That's going to come in handy. That'll be good. You're a stabby stabber who stabs at midnight. Good tick reference there, Willow. Well done. Well done. Not everyone would know that. Right, rifle we're definitely going to allow. I have to remember who's our best shooty person. I think it's Penge. Flak pants, all the traditional stuff. Revolver, and a knife for stabby Willow. In fact, you know what, Willow? Just go ahead and grab that knife. I know you just want to run over and grab the knife immediately. And you know what, while you're here, you can have that helmet too. That's fine. And why don't you have... You're going to be getting up close and personal. Why don't you have the vest at the same time? And you know what? The pants. You are just fully ready to stab at any point in time. Okay, with all that equipped, first of all, there's food. There's pigs right here. At some point, get around to deconstructing that before I forget about it. All of this wood we can have. Anything else in the area that we need to grab right now? I'm saying this like I know what I'm doing, but mostly I've just played this casually. Everyone else is better at RimWorld than I am. What animal do we have? That's a good question. What do we have? Oh, we have a husky. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, I do love having a dog. A big dog, not the tiny little Yorkshire Terriers. Because the big dogs, we can train them to haul. And they'll just casually haul things all day long. It's just like one free colonist to do hauling. It's fantastic. I love having big dogs. Is everyone dead yet? No, not quite, Dorkling. We just got started. So, Dorkling, let me introduce you to the crew. We have Penge from the Geek Cupboard here. Now, Penge, are you our shootiest person? I believe you are. Yes. You are absolutely our shootiest person. So, guess who's getting a rifle for Christmas? It's Penge. And we have Bird... Mech Brains, and Willow Stabby Prescott. Very, very stabby all the time. Okay, everybody go do those things. First things first. I've got a ready-made building over here. I may as well use it after you deconstruct that. Let me do a little bit of planning here. And also, what did we get? What's in the area down here? So we've got excellent compacted machinery. That's exactly what I want to see. Plenty of steel up here. Not as many hills and mountains as I might like. That's going to be rough on components later. What did we get down here? Tons of steel. That's good. A lot of food. I'm seeing some animals that Penge could get to shooting. You are the shootiest. Are you the cleverest? Possibly. Oh, there's some jade down here. Don't really care about that right now, but I will later. Yeah, really not as many mountains and hills to mine as I traditionally like. More compacted machinery there. That's excellent. That's good. Oh, yeah. It is a little barren around here. Okay. Better hope to get a lot of traders coming through here for those components, because that ain't good. Or hope that there's components somewhere in all of these things. So more meals. Where did I miss meals? Let me just make sure. Yeah, we got all of those allowed. Okay, we'll probably come across them. They've got a pretty good shelf life. Oh, I see down there. There they are. Well spotted, sir. Well spotted. Steam geyser over there. Anything closer to quote-unquote home? And these guys, get those. No. I kind of want to start playing off of this building here just because it's so convenient. But by the same time, there's not a lot else over here. And there's a steam geyser over there that I got. Yeah, saw it, Bobcat. Thank you. Oh, is there more? Even more down by the Jade. Hang on. I might have missed some down here. That's possible. I'm going to want that steam geyser in the future. Is there any others? Oh, actually, there is one right here. Boy, I wish I had some more mountains. I kind of like backing myself up against a mountain and then tunneling in. I could work with all of this. I've got 3 pre-made buildings here that'll save me some effort. And then we could go upwards, kind of towards that mountain. What's that? Is that steel? Oh, yeah, grab that. Allow that, please. Thank you. Okay, I need to get something done around here. Let's start with the obvious, which is stockpile. So come down here. There we go. That'll do for now. Okay, what am I going to not allow in here? So clear everything. No rotten, thank you. No food, because we're going to do something different with that. Manufactured, remind me what that is, please. Yes, you can have all the textiles, no medicine, no drugs. All of these and that, and definitely those. Not those. Raw resources. Why don't you have none of that? You can put, oh, yeah, you can put steel and silver. You know what? You can just do all of that. That's fine. I'll just put it there for now, and I'll figure the rest out later, just so long as it's all in one place. You can have items, that's fine, and weapons, and apparel, and not chunks, though. We'll put those somewhere else. Okay, let's get some stuff done around here. We haven't done anything. No, there really isn't a lot of mountain, and I'm kind of disappointed by that. I like an area with a lot of mountains that I can tunnel into and A, mine things like steel and components, and B, I can kind of back myself into the mountain and it gets quite defensive and just have one point of entry into the base, as it were. Ah, Stabby Prescott, you're already deconstructing that thing. That's great. Good job. Good initiative there. Now, let's actually do something like, well, build things. Structure. Give me a door. Is this gonna, you know what, it's gonna, I'll figure it all out later, which is traditional wee hours style. I'll just deal with it and figure it all out later and pay the price. There's, great, I've got one building done already. And the other one was right here. Are we deconstructing that? Yes, we are. The other one's right over there. I'll cross that bridge later. Let's get walls. Let's do, how much steel do I have? I didn't really pay attention, but let's do a steel wall. How do I want this to go? What is my plan? I'm usually not doing this live. I usually have more time to sit and think about it. But let's say that can be, let's just say that's a bedroom, for argument's sake. Or is that maybe a kitchen? No, because I'll want to do a freezer. This could be the kitchen, and then I could do a freezer somewhere else. Like, say, here. If I did that, and then I did a door, and then I did more of this, like that. Why am I leaving that gap, though? That doesn't make any sense. What if I did it like that? And then over here, and over here, and over here. Okay, you guys start building that, and I'll figure the rest out later. Get wood. Got wood. We landed with some wood. They've got plenty to get on with for right now. And I'd like to build the majority of my base with things that aren't wood, basically. Make circular rooms. No, that seems very time-consuming, Dorkling. You know what I do need in here is a door. Otherwise, this whole thing is completely useless. So that right next to the stockpile, that's fine. You can be probably bedroom number 1. And I'll put a door there. And let's see. You can be maybe bedroom number 2. I'm mostly just creating rooms, and then I'll figure it out as to what's going to live in here. You can have a door right there. Okay, so freezer, kitchen, bedroom. I'll need another bedroom, obviously. I don't really need to rush to get food going because we've got enough to get by for right now. But where do I think I want the farms to be? I'm kind of thinking here. I'm thinking like in a long line here. My basic idea just looking at this is that the base is going to start to wrap around this way, and then in the middle will be kind of farming area. That's my idea. We'll see how that all works out. But, you know, while you're here, why don't you start a farm? That's a little big. Why don't you do not quite a big farm? And why don't you do another one right here? Okay, good. Just get started on that, guys, when you can. Yeah, that's fine. That can be potatoes. How about this one is rice? That's good. And, how's the dog doing? We should get you training. That's a thing we should do. Yeah, start training all the things, please. Train you to do everything. Absolutely everything, especially hauling. I love having a big dog. I love it, love it, love it. So glad I started with that. That will do well. How's everyone doing? Are y'all doing things? Is everyone doing a thing? Yeah, you all seem to be broadly doing things. Cool. Mech's doing well. Stabby, building something. Great. None of you are particularly good at anything, but you'll cope. You'll learn to cope. Can you name the dog Dorkling? Probably. Yeah. Let's, where's the dog? Which is bonded with Penge, I might add. Yes, I absolutely can if you remind me how to rename the dog. It's not log, it's not social, it's not training, it's not needs, and it's not health. Okay, Dorkling, if you remind me how to rename the dog, I will totally rename the dog. I have no problem doing that. I just don't immediately remember how to do that. Let me check that again. Can we rename you? I know you're an adult. No, I don't want to jump to it. I just want to rename it. In here? No. How about this one? No. How about going back to this and doing this again? You've been 8 hours as a colonist. Good job. You have no kills yet. Bad job. Bad dog. Bad dog. Okay. How's everything going over here, guys? Let's start to get... Oh, I kind of want to get the third bedroom up now, but I'd also like to get the freezer rocking and rolling soon. How big is a power generator? As I don't immediately remember if I can fit it into that spot, but I bet I can. Yeah, oh, that'll fit just perfectly in there. Done. Cool. Get on that when you can, guys. No huge hurry. Training. Botany and animals. Training. Top button in right. Top button in right. Hang on. Let me read Dorkling again. Under training, button in top right. Got it. Okay. Animals. Training. Top button in right. Rename animal. There we go. There we go. I've learned something new about RimWorld. This will not be the first time. All right, Dorkling, you're in. Please do much hauling now. Thank you. Much hauling. All the hauling needs to be done by you when we eventually train you to do that. But, and by the way, if we found another... Are you male or female, by the way? You're female. Okay, we need a boy husky to come along and romance you into the wee hours of the night. You see what I did there? Ha! Ha! But we need to romance you so we can make more huskies and basically have an army of dog haulers. Which sounds like a really good heavy metal album name. Army of Dog Haulers. Okay, oh, pants. We have pants. Yay, pants! Everybody likes pants. Why have I not assigned that pistol to somebody? Bird Brains, how good are you at shooting? Terrible. Absolutely terrible, but better than Stabby Willow over here. So why don't you equip that revolver? Yeah, we've got a good bit of wood to be getting on with. I think we're fine with that, but while I'm in the neighborhood, why don't we just chop down all of this nonsense here? Just get rid of all... You're going to do it anyway to put the farms up, so you may as well get started on it now. Animal packs are almost OP once you're a few generations in. Yeah, the army of dog haulers is just amazing. It's just, you get 2 dogs of, the opposite sex, because that's how biology works, and all of a sudden... by the end of the game year, you are hauling everything you need to haul because all the dogs are doing it for you. I know it doesn't sound like much, but having your colonists not have to move things around is superb. Totally superb. It just frees up so much time for them to be doing things like shooting animals instead of training animals. How's everything going over here, guys? We're slowing down a little bit on the old building here. Penge, I noticed you're moving a little slow. Did I miss a health issue with you? You have a tiny scar on your right leg. Oh, and P.S., you can self-tend. Oh, and which actually reminds me, I should go start assigning people to things. Okay, so Penge is definitely going to be into doctor. In fact, why don't you specialize in doctor? Put all these to 1, so it's really important that you put out fires, guys. It's also really important that you seek medical attention at any time. You're terrible at being a doctor, but you can do it in a pinch if you need to. Hello, Detroit. We are Army of Dog Haulers. I mean, it just kind of, it fits, doesn't it? It works. I don't really need to put anyone on immediate bed rest, like 2 or 1 right now. However, construction, Penge, get on construction. And I know you're terrible at it, Bird Brains, but you can do it. You're not immune from doing it. Broadly, I want everybody to be doing everything, and then I'll figure out your priorities later. Even if you're not very good at it, you might get better at it. I know you're going to botch things. I know you're not going to be good at it. Might be a bit of food poisoning as we cook things that are terrible, but, we'll learn to plug along. Wow, everyone's terrible at cooking except Bird Brains. Okay, Penge is definitely the hunter here. There's no question about that, but I will put... Yeah, I'll put Bird Brains on hunting in a pinch in case... put patient on 1. I did, Bird Brains. Why can't you order delivery donuts? Can't you, Grubhub that? I bet Grubhub would do that. They'll get any food for you and bring it to your door. You can make a killer French toast. Like killer in the sense that it's lethal, because I think that is that's you're the only one who can cook here without killing people. So I'd really prefer that you didn't kill people, with your food. Okay, I'll do floors in a bit, but let me conquer some important things like a bed and another bed. Let's just get that to go, I don't know, different. I guess just different. There we go. Do that. And then we'll get on to bedroom number 3. Where's that going to live? Well, probably somewhere up here, I imagine. Yeah, give me another steel wall. And this can go, this-ish. Like that, and over like that. There we go. For no explainable reason, except I like my things to look aesthetically weird. Depending on who's eating. Ah, gotcha. So you're targeting people with your food poisoning. That's fair. I think that's fair. That's totally fair. I need you to get the power generator thing going. But in the meantime, I want you to get started working on a cooler, and let me make sure I actually put this the right way so the hot air goes to the right place and the cold air goes to the right place, because I invariably do that wrong, and then I'm wondering why it's 120 degrees in the game. Oh yes, P.S. for all of you Brits, it is still in Celsius, so you know what temperature it is around here. Just so as you know. I wouldn't want anyone to be confused about how cold or hot it is, except me, apparently. Everyone's taking a nap because nobody built a bed yet. That's fine. We can probably speed that up a little bit then. And then once you get the freezer in place, and now that I'm saying freezer, I would like you to get some floors done, at least in here. Oh, hang on, slow it down. We got some more spacecraft. Yeah, deconstruct all of that. Hopefully there's components, because we do not have the mountains to be digging them out ourselves. Right, that and that. Back to floors, please. Back to floors, and what have I got a lot of? Well, actually, I'm not shy in wood. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll do a wooden floor for this. I can always change it later if I need to. And floor there. There we go. So give me a wooden floor in there. Get all of that done. And sleep faster, please. 120 degrees C. Forget food poisoning. Have the heat pumped into the prison. Oh, that's not a terrible idea. I bet that would get people over to our side much quicker than the social skill. And the, assigning them to warden. Just go, hey, it's not 120 degrees in the rest of the building. Would you like to join our colony? I, for one, would sure say yes to that. Penge, wake up and do anything at all. We've got a freezer to build here. Priority numero uno, not having our food spoil. We don't actually have any food except what we brought with us, but not having it spoil would be ideal. Thank you very much. Are you working? Is somebody working on the power generator? Okay, they brought the stuff over here, except the components. Did we not land with any components? Do we have 0 components? I thought we always landed with components when we did it in just sort of regular mode. Did I miss them? Because that's going to be a real big speed bump. Oh, there's one. Yeah, and that's allowed. You can totally have that. Are there any others around here? No. Okay, that's eminently distressing. I mean, there's 36 there, which isn't bad. It's a good start, but dang, that's a lot less components than I would traditionally enjoy. There are some right up here. We can get some of those right away. That's fine. Prisoners taste best sous vide. Very, very unhealthy way of cooking, by the way. Really encourages bacteria. God damn that food safety course that I took. It really just ruined food for me. I just don't want to eat anything at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have a sous vide thing here, and it's delicious. It's one of the most perfect ways to do a steak. It's also horribly unhealthy and really encourages bacteria. Like, bacteria love sous vide. So, just bear that in mind when you're soaking a steak at low temperature. It's just a bacteria factory in there. It's not stopping me from eating it, but I really wish I didn't know that information. I really regret that food safety course. It just ruins food. Ah, you're getting the power generator done. Excellent. Excellent. And Birdbrains, why do you look like you're dressed in a prison outfit? Oh, did I give you the flak vest? No. It's a synth. Oh, you do have the flak vest. Okay. I thought I gave that to Stabby Willow over here. You also have, you have the flak pants and the helmet. Okay, got it. That's all fair. That's fine. That's fine. You can share. It's totally cool. If you guys want to work on beds, those can be, your beds that you can sleep in instead of sleeping on the dirt. And if somebody wanted to maybe fill the generator with some actual fuel, that would be cool. Can't build the freezer because the trees are in the way. They're working on it. They're getting there. Do chop trees and plant cut. Working on it. Yep. They're just getting that last tree down, it looks like now. 2 trees they've got left to do. And they're having a nice chat while they do it. Penge is talking to Bird Brains. Well, now that I mention it, what are you talking about? Your favorite haircuts. So Penge and Mech spoke about their favorite haircuts. I have not rated haircuts in my life. So that would not be a conversation I'd be able to jump in on, per se. I have not got a list somewhere, which apparently Penge and Birdbrains do, of their absolute favorite haircuts of all time. But apparently that's what they were chatting about. So, weird, but cool you're getting along. Oh, and looks like now we brought some components over. Are those the same components? No. Okay, good. So we have more. We have a little more components than I thought we did. We've got 28 over here, and there should still be 36 over in that other direction. You guys are getting the roof done. If you wanted to just finish off that bit of freezer, and while you're doing that, I am going to set up a dump zone for all of those blocks. I'm just going to put that really out of the way. I hate looking at those big piles of blocks. So get me a dumping zone right here. That's good enough for now. And I'll clear everything, but you can have all the chunks. All the chunks you'd like to have over there can live over there. Thank you. Go back to here. At some point, haul all of these things out of the way, please. And somebody actually needs to get the generator fueled because the freezer part of this is ready to go. And speaking of which, I'm going to have to run power. So power here. And here, oh, it's actually already connected, but that's fine. I'll need more power lines in the future anyway. That's not a major disappointment. Stabby Prescott, could you please take some time to refuel the generator so we can actually get some cold air going on in here? And while you're doing that, I am going to make this a food zone. So foodily food. All the food's going to live in here, along with a butcher's table. So storage. Clear everything. Pretty much just food. No rotten food, thank you. You can have definitely meals. You can have chocolate, pemmican, not hay or kibble though. And you can have raw food. That's fine. Make sure we got all this the way I want it. Meat, vegetables, animal products. Yep, that's all good stuff. You can also have corpses, specifically animal corpses, because that's where you're going to butcher them. And you can have medicine in here. So store any medicine that might go bad in here. Do I just want all of this to live in there? Yeah, that's fine. You can have all the drugs. This will be the drug kitchen. That sounded better. Squig, welcome! What is this? You know what it is. This is RimWorld. You might want to disassemble that bit of crashed right next to the building. It's scheduled. It is under schedule to be disassembled. So they'll get to it when they can get to it. It will happen at some point. I know that you won't have time for other responsibilities because you find it so addictive. It is a little bit, but it's also easy for me to turn off because there are, like, once you get the initial colony set up and you get the next 2 or 3 colonists coming in, it does, apart from the occasional raid, murders, fires, diseases, plagues, animal attacks, apart from all that, there are periods of time where, like, nothing happens. Your colonists just sort of go day to day doing things. So there is sort of a casual aspect of it, too. Okay, you got those beds done. This bed right here can belong to Penge, and this bed right here can belong to, well, apparently Stabby is the next in line here. So now we'll build one for Birdbrains. Sorry, Birdbrains, your bedroom is just a teensy bit smaller than everybody else's, but you have post-human things to be doing. Your building style triggers you. Yes, I know. I am using Cassandra Classic, Dorkling. Just regular, classic, everything regular, just totally normal, middle-of-the-road RimWorld here. Nothing too easy, nothing too challenging. That's how we're going with this. because I want to be able to play it casually if I'm going to stream it. I want there to be periods of time where I don't have to pay a whole lot of attention to the game, and I can actually interact with you guys in chat, because that's really what I'm here for. While I see it, why don't we just get any berries that you want to grab? Go ahead and grab those. That would be fine. And eventually you'll start putting things into the new freezer. While you're doing that, let's just get this set up to actually do things like, butcher animals that we're going to want to do. Give me that. Give me a chair that can live there. And how about some lights? People like to have lights in things. I know that about people. Give me a light there and a light there. And I'm going to need to run power up if I want to get lights up there. Fair and reasonable. So run me all of that. I should probably keep an eye on the old steel. I don't have unlimited steel, but there is some reasonably close by. I just want them to get the basics down before we go off on mining. Happens with Randy, but not really with Cassandra. Find what happens exactly. I've missed something in the chain of conversation there. You get a debuff when working in the cold. Yeah, well, there it is. Let me be very clear here. Let me be very clear. My building style is not going to be the only thing that triggers people. This is not going to be an efficient run of RimWorld. I am not going to be hyper micromanaging this colony so everybody is happy about everything all the time. If people are cold, too bad. They're cold. They get a little debuff. That's basically fine. So long as they're not going to go into a major break, then I'm okay. If they're constantly at minor break risk, I can broadly live with that. Long spells of nothing happening. Okay, I gotcha. Get it. Yep. Happens with Randy, but not really with Cassandra. I have found Cassandra and the chill one. I can't remember her name, but the one who's supposed to be like a little more casual, easy play. I find they're broadly the same. I haven't noticed any radical difference between the two of them. Whatever the chillax is one there, which is what I did it on when I was playing it blind, because I was playing it blind. I'm like, let's have this in easy mode. I'm not some sort of hardcore challenge gamer. Let's just have this in easy mode. And then I played with Cassandra Classic, and it's broadly the same, I find. I'm supposed to be the dictator, but you're just ice cold. Yes, and my colonists will be ice cold too if I choose them so to be. They are going to be butchering inside the freezer. Sorry, but that's the way it is. I'm not gonna. It's just there's a point at which I'm like, nah, do it anyway. Yeah, it's hot out, too bad. Are you dead from heat stroke? No? Then keep working. I am brutal like that with my RimWorld colonists. You're doing the power. That's cool. Let's just get a couple more lights kicking along here. And then I think we're going to need to go for some... I don't have power over there yet, but I very soon will. Then I think we need to go for some steel. Like now. Because we have none. So, wow, it's all the way up here. Is there any steel that's closer? We really did not draw like the world's best map in terms of natural resources. It's great that there's some components down here, but this is a very, very barren map. Okay, I guess that is pretty much the closest steel. There's some over here, which is not really any closer. I think the one up top is probably the closest. Can you back up here? Yeah, kind of is what it is. All right, well, start mining. Because otherwise we're not going to get anything done around here. I might have to re-roll this entire map, or just move at some point, I suppose. So go ahead and get that done. And you know what? While you're up here, you may as well grab those components. And you didn't finish building your bed. That's why you're sleeping in Stabby's room. That's no good. Cassandra must like me for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if I found it much different than the Chillax one, whatever her name is. Cindy... I don't know, whatever. All the butchering is done in cold rooms, at least in the real world. It's not comfortable, but it's better than having customers die of food poisoning. Exactly. Bobcat gets it. And you know what? Real world butchers get it. You don't see the butchers out in, like, the room temperature thing chopping up a cow. They're doing it inside a freezer, basically. So, yeah, well, it's technically not frozen, but it's, at a safe food temperature, which is below 42 degrees Fahrenheit, in case anyone cares. But, yeah, so they're doing it in safe conditions so people don't have horrible, horrible bacteria that grow in, well, basically the second you put food at room temperature. Okay, speed through the night. Let's get some stuff done here. Specifically, I'd like to get this last bedroom up, and then we really need to go a-mining, people. I already need more colonists. It's going to be very hard. Oh, and even more components over there, too. What if those customers aren't nice? Good point. Very good point. The drug kitchen's a pretty good rock name as well. The drug kitchens. And kitchens plural, by the way. It should be kitchens plural. The drug kitchens. And they could have the album An Army of Dog Haulers. I like that. The drug kitchens. I would go and see that band. I would have seen that band when I was like 22. I don't know if I do it now. Wouldn't you just want to give him food poisoning? He'd probably just be fussier. And really, do we need him fussier? Welcome to Woodstock. We are the drug kitchens. Would the drug kitchens have played Woodstock? Yeah, they probably would have. They totally would have. Sounds like a sort of psychedelic 60s band. I could see that. Did we get... Oh, you must have... You guys still must have some steel lying around. You're just picking it up off of wherever we've allowed you to pick it up. Yeah, there's some over there. There's 19 over there. That'll at least get you going for a little bit. And then get to work on that bed. And then we've kind of got some basics down. Except the last thing I want to put in is a cook stove. I'll just do the... I could do the electric. How much... Oh... It's 80 steel either way. I may as well do the electric. There's no reason not to do the electric stove at this point until I run out of power and everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. But you can have a chair. Thank you. Cool. Penge is hauling wood. Stabby's hauling wood. Where's Bird Brains? What are you doing? Oh, you're deconstructing that spaceship. Good. Good job. Though he's that's true. He was a vegetarian. I did know that, actually. He was a vegetarian. Probably poke Russia a bit sooner. Well, we all know how that ended. That could have gone better. Yeah, attacking Russia in winter. Really, what was your thought process there? Attacking Russia at all, and then doing it in the middle of winter. What exactly was the game plan there? And also fighting a war on two fronts at the same time. Let's not hunt the rhinoceros. That seems bad. However, now that the freezer's up and running... Oh, and P.S., I didn't actually set the temperature in the freezer, did I? Where'd my freezer go? There it is. I didn't actually set the temperature down here. So let's have you... Oh god, now I gotta convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. You know what? Just 1 Celsius. That's probably wicked cold. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's wicked hot. I don't even know. Let me see. Double it and add 30. That's about 32, give or take a point or two. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be a good enough freezer. Okay, let the shooting commence. Go hunt things. Preferably with the, result that you kill them and bring them home. Hopefully Penge will get on that. I should probably set him as higher priority for hunting, because you are the shootiest of us all. You are the shootiest shooter in the shootiest shoot town of Shoot City. You can also hunt. Oh, yeah, you don't actually have a weapon, do you? Yeah, don't bother then. You're stabby. I forgot. Stabby, stabby, stabby. 1C is too warm for a freezer. Well, what the heck do I know? All right, go down to -9. That's got to be good enough. That's got to be good enough. 0 is freezing. Okay, should aim lower than that. Well, I was at 1, Dorkling. I wasn't far off. And it wasn't a food safety range. It was technically in a food safety range. It just wouldn't be frozen. It would be refrigerated, though. I have no problem with that. Birdbrains, what are you doing? You're going for a walk. That doesn't seem like wicked productive, per se. And Stabby is going for a walk, too. Okay, well, let's at least assign this bed, I guess. Yes. Birdbrains, you have a bed. I'll work on floors for you guys when you get more of these trees cut down. But right now, you're sleeping in dirt. Ah, you are hunting the doe. Oh, Penge is off shooting. Yes, shooty shoot. Go for it. Totally missed. Okay, shoot something else. Okay, that's a hit. That's a hit. This is Penge's first kill. Is that a turkey? Oh yeah, grab that while you're here. Yeah, while you're in the neighborhood, hunt all of these things and kill them. Alright, wow. You might want to just kind of cuddle up and move a little closer here. I'm not even sure what you think you're shooting at. I think you're shooting at this one. Yeah, no, not so much. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave you to that. I'm sure it'll all work out just fine. Colonists, yeah, they don't defrost meals. Which is weird. It's weird. There's no, with as micromanagement as RimWorld is, there is no mechanic for defrosting. Like, you'd think they just bust their teeth open. I do see they're starting to move the food we got into here. That's good. I would love it, guys, if you picked up the pace on getting this butcher table done. Can you, how about you, oh, you can't, what do you mean you need wood? Are we out of wood already? All right, we'll chop some of these trees down. I told you to do it. Get on that. Oh, wait. Birdbrains is off hunting now. Oh, this is going to end badly. You have a shooting skill of 1. Well, at least it'll probably get your shooting skill up. Yeah, total immersion loss, Dorkling. 0 out of 10. Would not defrost again. Yeah, okay. I do want you to get better at shooting bird brains, but you're really terrible at it now. And this is food we're talking about here. What oh, that turkey right there. Okay. Yeah, you missed. Don't hit the Mega Sloth, because that's really going to end badly. That's not going to be a bonus to your day. Thank God ammo is infinite here. All right, keep shooting. I'm sure that'll be fine for you. I see you've decided to focus on the electric stove, because of course that needed steel that we had and not wood that we didn't have. But I kind of need some folks to be focusing on the whole cutting the trees down thing. I'm going to let you finish the stove. And then we're going to move more into a choppy scenario where you're cutting trees down. Oh, are you right on that? No, you're sowing a rice plant. Oh, that's actually pretty valuable too. Yeah, go ahead and keep doing that. All I can hear is random gunshots in the distance of this game. Yep, Birdbrain's still working on the turkey. It's, that shooting skill of 1, it's not going tremendously well. Oh, everybody's shooting at something now. It's just a gunfight at the OK Corral down here. Oh, this is comically ludicrous at this point. You are still working on that one deer that you haven't killed yet. Okay. It's gonna be a while till dinner at this rate. I'm gonna basically leave you guys at it. Oh, and they're chatting while they're doing it. They're chatting while they're missing. So Birdbrains and Benj are just chit-chatting about, well, what are you chit-chatting about? Sweet foods. You got to chat about sweet foods. Yeah, that you're not going to eat at this point because you can't hit the broadside of a barn. Either of you, for that matter. Not one of you. Turkeys are hard to kill in the wild. Not in my town, Willow. They just stand in the middle of the street. You can walk right up to them and punch them on the nose. I don't advise you that anyone do that because they're aggressive animals. They're angry, bitter animals. But they just sit in the middle of the road. They're dumb. They're dumb and angry. They're like the barroom brawl of the animal kingdom. So, yeah, they're not that hard to kill here. You can just hit them with your car. It's real easy. I'm going to tell you, turkey versus car. Oh, hang on. Shooting. Just stop the shooting. We have visitors. Have either of you killed anything? You've been shooting at these things for about a game day. Anyway, good luck with that. Group are visiting. Do you have anything to trade? I don't think you actually have anything to trade, do you? No, alright, well, have fun with your visit. I don't have anything against you personally. Ignore our terrible shooting. Those wouldn't be wild turkeys then. Well, they're pretty wild. Nobody owns them. They just sort of live in our town. I mean, we have coyotes. They're wild. Nobody owns the coyotes, so I think any animal that isn't, a farmed or pet animal is technically wild. They certainly don't like us. I can tell you that right now. They'll chase you. That when I say they're angry like wasps. Like, turkeys are awful. You learn to hate turkeys when they live in your town. They will chase you away, and they're big. They are big animals, and they can, they're like waist high and angry, and they start charging at you. Like swans will charge you? Yeah, turkeys will do that too. Turkeys are mean. Yeah, they totally are. Oh, we killed something. Oh, goodness, we finally killed something. Yay! I think that was Birdbrain's kill. Okay, Birdbrains gets the first kill. Penge, the shooty person of Shooty Town, still working on the one deer. Not so much luck with the one deer here. Your neighbor has them and just lets them run wild. That's terrible. Oh, Penge, you finally killed something. Oh, good job. Yay! It took a day for you to shoot that thing. And the turkey's still wandering around. Turkey's not fussed by any of this. Turkey does not care. Nothing can hit the turkey right now. Okay, well, at least you're putting it in the right place, so I know I set that zone up correctly. You're putting the animals where you're supposed to put them. And if everyone else... Now that this is freezing temperature, so they'll stay there for a while, and indeed forever. I need people to start working on the tree cutting down thing that we're doing. Waist High and Angry also sounds like a punk band. Maybe like a kids punk band. I don't know, like the musical youth of punk. Waist High and Angry. Yeah, pop the deer there. It took you literally a day to do that. I should get a table going. We don't really have the supplies to do that. What is that? Is that slate? Okay, we have apparently 4 slate blocks. I'm not really sure where we got those from. And when somebody gets a chance, I know I'm queuing up way too much stuff for these people. But when somebody gets a chance, go ahead and get those herbal medicines, if you could, please. All right, so we've got 2 deer and nothing else. But we've got 2 deer. That's a promising start. It took a day for us to kill them. I think we could have walked up. I could have sent Stabby for that. Could have walked up and stabbed them to death faster than that took. And now we've decided to do some late night farming. It's 11 o'clock at night. We've decided to do some farming. Fair enough. Fair enough. And you guys are just chilling out, hanging out. It's cool. I don't really have any beef with you. I have meat, but not beef. I have venison, actually, but I don't have beef. And I don't have any beef with you. So you can just meander off if you like. I mean, if you want to stay, that's cool. I don't have any facilities for you of any kind. If you want to come in and cook some food for us, that would be cool. Stabby has her ways to find resources. Just stabbing your way towards a better lifestyle. All right, is everyone basically in bed? Where's Bird Brains? Oh, you're hunting turkeys. Oh, good. Little late night turkey hunting. Yeah, it worked out so well in the daytime. Let's try it in the dark. Okay, well, you're probably going to give up and go to bed soon, but, good luck with the turkey thing. At least you're going to skill up from it. You know what? At least you're going to... Did you get it? Oh, you got it. Oh, good. You shot a turkey. Excellent. Well, we've got some food. That's not a terrible thing. We'll get some farming going along. We'll be able to make something decent. All right, that's definitely the basics, where it's best not to ask where things came from. We know where they came from. Stabbing. Stabbing all the time. That's where all good things come from. All right, we got bedrooms. We got a freezer. Got a kitchen. We have some fundamentals down. We have some basic fundamentals down. I need them to get working on chopping trees. Chopping trees is the next big thing. We just need more raw materials at this point. Yeah, pop the turkey in there. We'll have that for RimWorld Thanksgiving later. It'll all get mixed up with everything else anyway. I'd love to train that dog quickly, because dogs are great at hauling all the stone blocks that really annoy me. Visitors are leaving. That's fine. Didn't really care, guys. You didn't have anything to trade, so you were largely unimportant to me. Oh, okay. It's the time to name the colony thing. Stabby thinks you should give your faction a name. Okay. It is the Insomnius. No. Let's not capitalize both letters. Somnius. Yeah, and I'm doing this stream on like 3 hours sleep, so that's perfectly appropriate. That's fine. What should this local settlement be called? How about Stabbyville? There we go. We're not really that stabby. We have 2 shooty people, but I just like saying stabby. It's a fun word to say. There we go. Is Insomnius, and the community is Stabbyville. Perfect. Very, very sensible naming. Have you missed anything? Not a lot. We've desperately spent days trying to shoot animals, and we finally got that done. And we've got the fundamentals down. So we have our freezer, we have our kitchen, we have 3 bedrooms. They don't have floors or any amenities or anything, but they're places to sleep that exist. We're getting some farming done. We've got a dog, and this person is named Stabby. That's Willow. She's very, very stabby all the time. So I think you're basically back up to speed at this point, Chemo Gaming. Birdtopia, nope, it's Insomnius, and it is Stabbyville. Because it's just no coming here. There's potential for you to get stabbed. I'm not saying you're going to get stabbed if you come here. I'm just saying that idea is on the table, and it is always a point that may happen. You may get stabbed at any given point by Stabby Prescott. Dog is just sort of wandering because we haven't really taken time to train it. Do I have people assigned to that, by the way? I bet I don't. Animals. Where do they live again? Animals. Handle. That's what I'm looking for. Penge, you have a tiny passion for training, so we may as well put you into that. And Bird Brains is is anyone somewhat decent at it? Bird Brains, you are at it, and Penge is at it, and Stabby is very meh at it. Okay, well, somebody will get around to training these people at some point. Came by for The Sims, saw this going instead. Doesn't seem so different. No, really, it's just me messing with people in Nonapig. Once again, it's just me messing with people. Yeah, kind of like between The Sims and the Dwarf Fortress. Now that whomever said Prison Architect at the beginning of the stream, now I kind of want to revisit Prison Architect tonight and see if I can get a handle on that. I can't. My problem with Prison Architect is I just couldn't generate enough money to build anything. So, like, I had no facilities. I love the concept of the game. I just don't seem to be able to generate an income in it to be able to afford to build any good facilities. And there are parts that are not super intuitive. It took me forever to figure out how to feed people. That was like a whole evening of messing around with how to feed people in a sandbox prison, but eventually I got it. I figured out that prisoners aren't supposed to be allowed to just wander around in the open air. They can just leave. So, no, things had to have fences and walls around them. Anyway, that's not what we're playing. We're totally playing RimWorld instead. You can do unlimited funds. Oh, that might be an idea. That would probably help me along, at least help me to understand the game and get further along in it before I actually try to do it for real. This is all good stuff that you're doing here, guys, but I really need people to be cutting these trees down. Oh, you got the butcher table done, though. You scraped up enough materials for that. Okay, well, always be butchering animals, please. Do this all the time. Do it forever. If you have an animal, butcher it. That's all you need to do. If you have a dead thing in the freezer, cut it up into little pieces. Stabby would probably be good at that. And, get that done. I see Penges all over it, though. Likes to celebrate his kills, I see. And you guys are back to farming. Okay, so you cut down a tree. That's fine. You know what? Do the farming. Do the farming. We need this anyway. And you're going to cut those trees down while you do it anyway, so there's a couple of trees gone immediately. Oh, Penge, you're so slow at butchering. That's okay. You'll get better. Eventually. How much meat do we get out of those? Ooh, only 40 per deer. We should probably... What are you doing? Are you training the dog? Good. Oh, yeah, good. Please train the dog. The second the dog can get up to hauling, that would be ideal. Do we really need to go hunting right now? Is that a necessity at this point? No, we've got so many prepared meals that we crash landed with. That's good enough to be going for a while. Random fact with Bird Brains. Rocket Labs are planning to reuse their rockets with helicopters. Unlike SpaceX, they won't do an entry burn to slow down, but they will use brute force by going straight down. Okay. You need to kill more food. All right. We'll do some more hunting. We're terrible at hunting, though, Chemo. We're terrible. I mean, I've assigned Penge, who is the shooty person here. He's the best at being shootiest with a shooting skill of 8. But even he is broadly terrible at hitting deer. We have some food. We don't have no food at all. There were a bunch of pigs living next door. Have they moved on? Oh, what are you? Oh, you're a wolf, not a dog. Oh, there's the pigs. I don't know. Somebody go shoot a pig. See what happens. Just go for it. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to wall... do I? I kind of want an indoor stockpile so things won't deteriorate quite as fast. I should probably start to get that set up, but these guys have kind of got a lot on their plate right now. Bird Brains, why are you doing all the hunting? I mean, I know you are assigned to hunting. I'm not saying you can't hunt. I'm saying don't hit the wolf. Don't hit the wolf. Get out of the way. There you go. Get out of the way. Perfect. Thank you. There is a forester mod in Prison Architect where the trees grow like crazy, and it's a great way to generate cash. Otherwise, the net, you're going to have to find a fast way to meet all the prisoners. Meet prisoners so you can get them into classes like shop. You want to get them out the door as fast as possible. You don't want bottlenecks in the areas. Yeah, it's far more of a challenging game than I thought it was when I started playing it. But I enjoyed it. I just found it very difficult, and therefore I'm like, okay, I'm going to go play something else for a while. And then I kind of lost track of it, but I'm not wholly opposed to taking another look at it. In that I know it is a fun game. I just kind of got to get a little better at it. How's the farm going, guys. Matt here. Everybody slow down. Everybody slow down here. Hang on. We've got problems. There's a killer bunny. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're over there, and we're over there. Okay, Stabby, first of all, everybody is now drafted. Stabby, yeah, I don't even know if I want you involved with this because hair versus knife could actually end rather badly. I'm going to need a medical bed, aren't I? I'm totally going to need a medical bed. And both of you guys can't hit the broadside of a barn, so we're going to see how this goes. Can wolves breed with dogs? No, sadly not. That would be great. Then I could have a wolf dog, which would probably be better at hauling and biting. Come on, hustle it over, bird brains. There's a mad bunny coming very, very soon. Okay, Penge, shoot. And really super hit it this time. Like, be way better at shooting than you have been in the past. Okay, hang on, slow it down. Stabby, can you get in on this? Yeah, go stab that. Get all stabby on that thing. Go, run away. Okay, now shoot. There we go. Okay, dead bunny. Fantastic. Who's almost dead at this point? Who is almost dead? No, not you. You are actually fine. You are... I'll put you on self-tend while I'm here. You're fine. And you're fine. Oh my god, we got out of that unscathed. Yay! Go team! Go team stabby shooty. Excellent. Huskies cannot even breed with Yorkies or Labs. Do you think Lord of Biscuits is a cool nickname? It's not an uncool one. It's not an uncool one. Wolfdog sounds like a Russian heavy metal band. Yeah, it totally does. Yeah, I'm actually surprised if they don't already exist. No one's more surprised than me, Dorkling. I'm shocked that we came out of that with exactly 0 injuries. I mean, I can turn any one of these into a medical bed at any point, but I've got other things on my plate here. I also want to think about setting up a prison, because we know that's going to come up. Oh, Penge is hunting now. That may end slightly quicker, but I don't have my hopes up. I really don't. Yes, we got attacked by a rabbit, Willow, and you stabbed it. You absolutely fulfilled your stabbiness role by stabbing the mad rabbit to death. You know, so it's dead. And then we butchered it. So that worked out really well too. So good job, Stabby Prescott, for stabbing the mad bunny. As your first, militant action here in the colony. Looked at the rabbit, stabbed the rabbit, went back to farming. That's how cold and badass you are. Yeah, no, go you indeed. Go you, a welcome addition to the team. The stabbing thing is working out super good right now. I'm going to tell you, you stab better than the other two shoot, that's for sure. So, I thought a shooting skill of 8 might be okay, but Penge is... Oh, you did finally kill the pig? Okay, good. Alright, we have some food. I'm not really worried about food. I'm not going to bother going hunting. I'd rather they got some other things done around here, like all the other things that I've queued up. You haven't even started on that mining, have you? No, not at all. But there is some more steel up here. We could just take it. And you know what? While I just happen to be looking at them, throw this in your queue as well, guys. Harvest those berries when you get a chance, please. I want to set up some more construction, because I'd like to get a small hospital area, just so I don't have to take up somebody else's bed when I need a medical bed. And, a prison, because we know that's going to happen. Is it midnight? Almost. It's 10 o'clock. Right down here, it's a military time, so it's 20 o'clock. Didn't expect a colony wipe, but I thought a few fingers would be lost at least. I did too. I don't know that I've ever had any military action or combat where somebody hasn't at least gotten a scratch. So either the bunny was the least powerful mad bunny ever, or Willow is just really good at stabbing and just one-shotted that thing. Which is, I'm going with, thought number 2. That Stabby Prescott is living up to her name, and cool. Welcome to the team. Penge, Birdbrains, you could learn a bit from Stabby over here. Look at, she stabs and she farms like a pro. Oh, 8, I'm sorry, 8. I knew that too. I totally knew that. I do know military time. I just spaced out there and thought it was 10 for some reason. But no, Dorkling's 100% right. It's 8 o'clock. So it's still early evening. Well, it's not anymore. Now it's 11 o'clock. So it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight now. if I hadn't misread the time earlier. Okay, so that bit of farming's almost done. I'll probably put in another plot before too long so we can get some crops in before fall and winter. And you're just hauling things. Okay, good. It seems like we're kind of wrapping up a lot of what I had queued. Couple more trees we could be getting down here, guys. Need defenses. Yeah, I know. We'll work on that. But let's get just a few more of these trees cut down. Maybe those guys. Just get some raw materials in stock. Okay, so far so good. Not hating this. Good start, I think. Good start to the colony. I will, now that we're going to get working on those trees, I'll put down a table for these guys. Oh, that's a little bigger than I really wanted that to be. That's way bigger than I wanted that to be. How about a smaller table, guys? How about just a little table? And you can have some little chairs to go with it. And you can have a chair just there. Okay. Simple little kitchen dining area. That'll work out just fine. Hashtag Stabby1fan. Excellent. Oh, the marketing for I love Stabby Prescott just writes itself. Be like Stabby. Exactly. Exactly. I'm seeing mugs. I'm seeing t-shirts. It markets itself. There's a meme here waiting to happen. Be like Stabby. When in doubt, stab. And then go back to farming. Oh, speaking of going back to things, you guys are all asleep. You're being terribly dull. Although Stabby's had a long day, and a very, very productive one. You know what? Here's how the reward system works in RimWorld. Who's going to be the first person to get some nice flooring? It's going to be Stabby. Stabby earned nice floors. I don't think we actually have the raw materials to do this, but eventually we will. And you know what? Let's keep the rewards going. Why don't you have an end table? Because that makes you happy. And you can have a dresser. There you go. We don't have anywhere near the materials we need to do that. But that's what we're getting. And a plant. You're going to have a plant as well. There we go. Perfect. Well rewarded for Stabby's contribution. Kids are in bed and you are back. Well, Penge, here's the thing. Penge. I hired you in RimWorld because you were the shootiest shooty person in Shooty Town. Turns out you can't actually hit the broadside of a barn. So far, you have spent a full game day, hunting a deer. Now, you did eventually get it. You did nail it, finally. And we have some meat here, thanks to you and Bird Brains, who decided to take a revolver and hunt a turkey. That ended about as well as you can expect it. On the plus side, the winner in the colony right now is Willow Stabby Prescott, who one-shotted a mad bunny without taking a hit. Just walked up, stabbed the thing, walked away like it was nothing, and went back to farming. It was beautiful. You guys, now, Penge, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, I hired you on your shooting skill. Your shooting skill was what got you into this colony. You and Bird Brains were wildly shooting and missing the mad rabbit. Stabby Prescott walked up, one-shotted it, and walked away like it ain't no thing. Just saying. So now we're working on some marketing for Be Like Stabby. This is how we're going here. Be Like Stabby. Camo's criticizing. I'm not criticizing. You'll get better at shooting. Shooting will happen. But, you had guns, and Stabby just had a knife, and Stabby one-shotted that thing and walked away. Like, what are you people doing? Let's just one-shot this rabbit and get out of here. And P.S., this rabbit is now dinner, thanks to me. So there's that. Okay, one-shot me, Stabby. Oh, the marketing just writes itself. It's perfect. Mugs, t-shirts, posters, inspirational posters, I might add. An inspirational poster of Stabby Prescott with a knife and a bunny in her other hand going, be like Stabby. When in doubt, what would Stabby do? That's the WWSD. That's how we're going with this. You're new to this game. Are mad rabbits actually a threat? Yes, they are. Oh, actually, they'll mess you up. Yeah, they will mess you up. They'll attack you and they'll injure you. And at this early in the colony, I can't afford a lot of injuries. Even if it wasn't a particularly serious injury, it's going to put someone out of action for a while. And with only 3 colonists, it's very slow to get things done. When we get the colony bigger and there's like 7, 8, 9 people, having one person out of action won't be that big a deal. But this early in the game, I'd really prefer everyone was nice and healthy and active. active is the goal here. Speaking of active, what are people doing? Stabby, what are you up to? Oh, you're off digging at that steel. Oh, you're all digging at the steel. And the dog is watching you. Cool. If you guys found maybe anything else in there, that would be good, because we have very, very few natural resources here. I am not digging this map at all. We would have done better if you'd shelled out for a holy hand grenade. I haven't researched hand grenades yet. Can we get hand grenades? There's Molotovs. Is there actual hand grenades? I don't immediately remember. A few cuts lead to infection. You don't have enough medicine, and that's it for your colonists. Exactly. Yeah, this early in the game, you really can't afford injuries. I mean, you can get through them. We do have some medicine that we crash-landed with, but our doctors are not great doctors yet. Our medicine is meh. It's all sort of that. Yes, everyone is indeed still alive, Pench. Thanks to Stabby. You can thank Stabby Prescott for your lives, because otherwise that mad hare was taking a look at your revolver and rifle action from you and Birdbrains and was laughing it off. Now, bunnies are not known for laughing. It's really, really disconcerting and disturbing when they do, but when they do, you know you're in trouble. If you get a Manhunter pack, yeah, I've seen a few of those, and Pench had one of those in his run too. The Manhunter pack. I forget what he had. Was it dogs or something? I don't remember. Many mad rabbits are much more dangerous. They're hard to shoot, yes, and you'll be outnumbered. That would be a challenge for Stabby, but I think Stabby's up for the challenge. I think she's just aching to get her hands on a Manhunter pack and just stab her way to success. And that's the second inspirational poster. Stab your way to success. I was totally going to do something before I started talking about that. Oh, how are the floors coming over here? You put the plant up. That's good. And now you're all kind of focused on mining. Research. That's what I wanted to get going next, was a research bench. We should probably do that sooner rather than later. Okay, I want to map out a couple of things here. I'm not 100% sure I actually have the materials to do this, but we're going to give it a shot. I want to do a corridor, and all of this is going to be some more corridor, and that's going to go along like... Actually, if I do it like this, I can actually just put the research bench in the corridor. There's no reason that can't happen. Okay, map that out for me, guys. Get working on that, when you get a chance, basically. And I'll figure the rest out later. Put a couple of doors in there while you're kicking along there. Can the dog be named Stabby too? No, the dog's already Dorkling. That's okay. We'll have plenty of other animals. I like to have a large farm of animals. I like to have a lot of livestock kicking around. Actually, while I'm thinking about that, what are people's skills in that, per se? Animals 3... Animals 4, Animals 1. Okay, so nobody's particularly good at animals. We're going to have to send you out to do that to get better at it. Are there, in fact, any animals here that I want to train? Rhinoceros would be awesome, but we're way too low level for that. Timberwolf, no. No, that ain't going to fly. Boom rats, no. Hares, no. I'd love to see muffalos or camels. Something along those lines would be good. All right, I don't really want to train any of those. Although while I'm looking at it, why don't we go try and shoot another animal? Because that's been going really, really well for us. Go shoot that doe eventually. And you're off to do construction. Excellent. You can totally call the dog Stabby too. And actually, you're not wrong, Bobcat. A stone cutting table would be really good. That might actually be a smarter move than the research table right now. Because then I can just get some very basic stuff, and I can keep cycling through some materials. That's a really good idea. I think I might do that before I do the research table. I mean, ideally, I'd like to do both. But again, with only 3 colonists, there's only so much you can get done in a day. Boom rats are most dangerous Manhunter pack. Oh, yeah, no kidding. I learned that playing the game blind for the first time. Boom rat, what does that do? Oh! It explodes into fire. Don't you need to turn some of that meat into food? Eventually. Yeah, eventually. I'm not in a wicked hurry. We've got plenty of the prepackaged meals because we just landed. I do see our generators out of fuel here. Somebody want to get on that, please? You need wood. All right, we'll go chop down a tree. Where are you going? You're still working on the construction. Okay. Somebody needs to chop down a tree. You need to stop doing that and start doing this. Because we need to get the power generator going back up so we can get the freezer turned back on. So, yeah, Penge, it's in a freezer. The freezer isn't technically working right now, and the temperature is rising rapidly, but it's frozen, and it will continue to be frozen once we get this thing refueled. So I'm not in any wicked hurry. We've got food. I know it says, that we don't have enough food, but we do have enough food. We totally have enough food, and that'll just sit there and be frozen. Oh, yeah, I've got a fridge already, Penge. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat there. That's my first move. That's my go-to move in RimWorld. And I want to completely stress, I am not even close to any kind of RimWorld expert, but I do know enough to go get the freezer done. Because then you're just preserving your food. That's just sensible. Your food can live there forever. So yeah, freezer's already done. I did tell you guys not to put this stuff in here, right? Yeah, you probably just don't have anywhere else to put it. That's fine. I'll give you a spot for that eventually. Okay, so that's largely done. Largely done. We just really need some more wood. Guys, I need you focused on chopping trees, please. I just need trees coming down in large quantities just for the raw materials. Then the stone cutting table, because then we can just get more materials and different materials. I noticed nobody's actually... Oh, God, go cut this tree down then. Cut the oak trees until we have enough materials to fuel the generator. Oh, you're hunting. Okay, keep doing that. Penge, let's watch your shooting skills, because it hasn't gone well so far. Although that was a great shot, though. That was a good shot. Okay. You're getting a little bit better. Yeah, all right, now you're getting the hang of it. Okay, another good hit. This is going way better than your first deer. Way better, or ibex, or whatever these are. Yeah, this is going much better, in that you've hit it about 30% of the time. That's still going way better than it normally does. Consider me a RimWorld master. Oh, dear Lord. You are looking in the wrong place. No, you'd want to go... You'd want to go check out Gremdevel and or Civilian, or in fact basically any of the other Granite Accidents except me. That's pretty, and actually that's pretty much your proof positive for any competent gameplay. Just assume that everyone else is better at games who are in the Granite Accidents except me. Penge has stopped shooting to have a snack. That's fair. That's fair. Can't make it tomorrow. Want tickets to the money program? Okay, cool, excellent. I have no idea what that is, but do you get money if you go to the program? Because if so, that's pretty awesome. That's fine, Bird Brains. I'm actually not even sure what we're doing tomorrow. Isn't that interesting? I have no idea what we're streaming tomorrow. I mean, I could just continue to do Warhammer 2, but I know we talked about mixing it up, and I'm not really 100% sure we're going to stream. I have a feeling it might be Baldur's Gate 2. I've been really leaning in that just because I really want to play it again. I love that game. I love Baldur's Gate 2. It's just a fantastic... It's one of the best RPGs that's ever been made. So, Ghost of a Tale, you keep saying that. I did briefly check that out. I don't think it's me. I just don't think it's me, Willow. You know very well I welcome every single suggestion. I just don't think that one's right for me. You did it! What did you do, Bird Brains? You did it, again. How many times... Wait, what did you do? Does the money program give you money? Please say yes, because if so, I would like to be on that program and receive money. Somebody seriously needs to get down to cutting some trees here, guys. What are people doing? Okay, Stabby, it is awesome you are on the compacted machinery, but people need to, seriously work on getting some trees cutting down so we can get... Yeah, low food. Not really, though, game. Not really. I have a great deal of potential food. I have a great deal... you did a Python reference that... Oh, the money program. Okay. No, I know the money program, and I can do the entire song if you wish me to. You're right. It did kind of go over my head, because it wasn't... I'm not defending the fact that it went over my head. If you can stump me on Python, you win. Absolutely. We've said that. I'm not that proud. But it wasn't so much couched in a way that I would... I was looking for it. It was very cleverly hidden, if indeed it was clever. Willow will watch Baldur's Gate. Cool. Yeah. Yes, there is nothing quite so wonderful as money. I won't do the song because nobody on the planet wants to hear me sing, but it's a lovely song and I do know it from memory. Okay, do we have enough wood where we can get the freezer back on? Yes, thank you. Thank you. We'll work on some better power in a bit. In fact, that's not a dumb idea either. Probably get a wind generator going. What is your prize? You have your own channel on my Discord, Bird Brains. I'm not sure what else you want. You've won all the things. No one else has their own dedicated channel on the Discord where they just get to post random facts all day long. I'm not sure what else I could do for you. There we go, the freezer's back on and it's summer. Just in time. Okay. Am I gonna go to the effort of trying to put coolers for these people? Maybe I could just put one here. You know what? If it gets super, super hot, I'll look at doing it. Super, super hot. No, we're not singing. I'm absolutely not singing. Literally nobody wants to hear that. Yeah, let me quickly assure you of that. Speaking of bird brains, where are you? Oh, you're out digging at these components. Okay, that's valuable. Your flak jacket totally looks like a prison suit. It looks like you should be in prison at this point. I want next the stone cutting table. And I want an indoor stockpile. And I want more power, slightly reliable power like wind or solar. Something I don't have to keep refueling anyway. Architect, give me... where is the hoodly-what there? Stonecutter's table. Give me that guy. Let's slap that one down. Anywhere, frankly. That's a perfectly good spot. Yeah, I know it's technically outdoors. It's not going to be outdoors forever. Don't worry about it, game. It's going to be fine. It's going to be 100% fine. And while everyone's asleep, let me queue up the food concept here. So why don't you do some simple meals? Do until we have 10. Just make sure we have 10 simple meals at all times. Should be plenty of materials there to get that done, and then you'll just keep topping them off over time. It'll be totally fine. See, Willow does not want to hear me sing. And Willow is, frankly, running RimWorld right now. This is not a democracy, Chemo Gaming. What makes you think this is a democracy? This is, I don't know what this is. You know what? This is something very, very silly, but a democracy it ain't. If he doesn't want to sing, don't make him sing. Well, no, and it's very easy. I just won't do it. Willow, Stabby Willow Prescott. Willow, Stabby Prescott. I have reached the wonderful... Actually, I reached it ages ago. But I am at an age where I have no problem telling people I don't want to do something. It's so liberating. It's so terribly liberating. Would you like to do this? No. Well, go on, do it anyway. No, I don't wish to do that. Whether it be singing or anything else that I just don't feel like doing, it's so wonderfully liberating to be able to say, no, that's not my thing. Don't want to do it. Thank you for asking. Appreciate your interest, but no, not going to do it. Everyone's asleep. That's terribly boring. Oh, wow, we really need to cut trees. Like, super cut trees, guys. Who's on plant cutting? The thing is, no one's particularly good at it. That's kind of the problem. So, you know what? That's all fine. All of you can just stay at the level you're at. Do it when you get a chance. I know it's summer. Thank you very much, game. And you know what? Cut down more trees. Let's get more trees coming down here. There we go. Oh, knee is too easy, bird brains. Knee is too easy. Money program was good. It wasn't really in a sentence where I was looking for a Python reference, per se. But, well done. Oh, slow it down. I want to see what people are doing around here. We're cooking. Okay, good. So Penge is assigned himself as cook. Okay. Or herself in this case. That's fine. What is your actual cooking skill? Are you even any way competent with that? No. You have a cooking skill of 1. Why are you the cook? Because other people are not really that much better. We have a 1, a 2, and a 3. We're getting food poisoning. We are 100% getting food poisoning out of this game. That's going to happen sooner rather than later. But there it is. We'll get better at cooking. Cooking will improve. And Pen's just going to keep cooking. Okay, what is everyone else doing? You are harvesting bushes. That's great. You're also harvesting bushes. That's cool. Wouldn't mind seeing some trees getting cut down here. Wouldn't mind that at all. That'd be perfectly fine if you wanted to do this. Which way am I going to expand? Am I going to expand this way? I probably am. Which means I think I'll put some power here. I think I'll put up a wind turbine-y thing here. And then take all of those trees down. Orders. Just get rid of everything that lives here. There we go. At some point, I might put a floor underneath it to stop things growing back, but no real pressing reason to do that right at the moment without the materials to do it. Okay. Now what? They still don't have enough materials to do the floor here, so they're not going to have enough to do anything else. Where are we at on... I have no idea where we're at on steel because it's all over the place. Oh, you're hauling some steel. Okay, good. And we've harvested some berries. That's good. And there's more compacted machinery behind there, too. Also very, very good. And more steel. All right, we'll keep chipping away at this mountain, quite literally. I'm concerned by this wall here. That just screams ancient evil to me. I feel we're going to burst open something, and then we'll all be dead, as has happened in my very first episode of RimWorld. One-shot episode. Opened up ancient evil, everybody died. Grow crops in the turbine zone to prevent trees, but still use land. Oh, that is a good idea, Dorkling. Well done. I never thought of that. That's an excellent idea. Okay, when they get a few more things done in their queue, that's a very, very good idea. Oh, there's a raid. There's a raid. Okay, everybody slow it down. Slow it down. Okay, it's one guy, and he's got a club. Oh, Stabby, I have a job for you. Where is he in relation to everyone else? I don't actually have any defenses, but there we go. All right, this time I'm kind of counting on Penge and Bird Brains because they hopefully will shoot him before he gets even close. But let's get Stabby right up here, too. Okay, it's knife against club, and Stabby Prescott is already battle-tested at this point. Already battle-ready. Solar panels do not block the turbine. Yeah, that part I did know. Could definitely do that. I did know that part. I didn't even think to ever put just down farming area there. That's a very good idea. Never thought of that. We can't release you yet, can we? No, I don't think you're not trained to do that. I don't want to check right now. This guy's probably on his way. Yeah, there he is. There he is. If you wanted to get injured and not killed, I'd be okay with that. I'm comfortable taking you prisoner and punching you in the face until you love us. Just Mike Tyson you on up. Yeah, there we go. Start shooting. Oh, Penge gets in an immediate shot. Stabby, go to work. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We've done it. And we've injured him, not killed him. Okay, pause the game. Pause the game. I need to immediately transform this room into a prisoner room. Sorry, Bird Brains. You'll have another bed reasonably soon. But right now, let's undraft people. Thank you. Oh, I can release the animal. Darn it, I always forget where that is. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Stabby, go rescue this guy. Yeah, capture him, rather. Capture him. Off you go. Cool. We have our first prisoner. First prisoner. Yeah, Penge, good shot there. Good shot. Like the idea of a penitent, she transgressed, sometimes stripped naked and told to go off with a club to attack the weird outsiders, and it didn't end well. Insomnious assemble. Love it. Well, thanks to Penge, because he got that really good shot right off the bat that totally wounded whomever this person is. We have our first prisoner, and we're going to Mike Tyson him. We're going to punch him in the face until he loves us. Raccoon. Perfectly acceptable name. What's your problem, Raccoon? Actually, just pause it for a sec. What's your problem, Raccoon? How much did we shoot you? Actually, only minor blood loss. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. You know what? You can even have the good medicine. That's how much I need an extra colonist around here. Although I say that, what are you good at? Wow, you're even more stabby than stabby. Dang, this is going to be a stabby colony. And you have some skill. Not a lot, but some skill in everything else. Okay, you would be our best animal handler. At 5, I know that's not that great, but at 5, you'd actually be our best animal handler. You have a decent medical skill. Okay, we are totally going to Mike Tyson you. Yeah, we're going to Mike Tyson you right on up. Get that medicine indoors. I totally do, Penge. This kitchen stockpile is also rigged for medicine, so the medicine won't spoil. So at some point, they will haul that in there. They do know to put medicine in this stockpile. Definitely good advice. But I have this. Usually my first move in RimWorld is freezer that holds all the food and all the medicine. because that's the stuff that I would be concerned if it went off. I don't care if some clothing, disappears or goes, it doesn't go bad, but deteriorates is the word I'm looking for outside. I don't care if I lose some clothing, but food and medicine, that stuff's important. Okay, Raccoon, back to you. We are going to recruit you. I don't think we're actually very good at that, but we're going to give it a whirl. So yeah, you guys are on Warden as... Oh, actually, hang on. Your relevant skill is 12. What's your deal? Are you... Wait, Penge might be amazing at this. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I guess you are amazing at this. All right, good job. Congratulations, Penge. You are not only the hunter, you are now the warden around here. You are the prison warden. I'm sorry. Wait. No. Birdbrains. I'm sorry. Completely misread that. Birdbrains. Birdbrains social is 12. Okay. Penge is more intellectual. Birdbrains is the talker here. So congratulations, Birdbrains. You are now the prison warden. Get on that person. What is your... How long is this likely to take? Ooh. Could take a while. Okay. 22 resistance remaining. And a recruitment difficulty of 75%. That's okay. We will continue to Mike Tyson you. Do you have a dumping area for the stone? Yes, I do. It's up here somewhere. I put it somewhere. There it is. It's over here. And they have dumped some stone over there. It's just with 3 colonists, there's only so much you can do in a day. Only so much you can do. So, right. Prisoner Raccoon. Stabby is being stabby. Good. We can turn actually the game back on. So things are happening. And who's set up to be a doctor, by the way? Who is our doctor? Who's likely to have the... Who does have the best doctor? I think it's Penge. Yeah. No, actually, Stabby. You stab people and then you heal them. And you're already on it. You're already working on Raccoon here. I noticed you took the herbal medicine. You must have been queued up to do that before I said he could have the good medicine. Actually, is it a he? I have no idea. No, it's a she. Okay, that's fine. Is this all female? I think we've created a Penge-ish all-female colony again. Oh, and you're working on the wind turbine. Good job, people. Yay, team. Shoot someone, lock them up, and you're back to work. You guys are efficient, if nothing else. Now, you're going to hate this prison, because it's a dirt floor with a lamp. And that is it. But you know what? You're in prison. Live with that. And if you guys wanted to cut these trees down in the reasonably near future so we could slap a roof on that, that'd be cool. We'd appreciate that. We appreciate that. As the newly appointed warden, I shall impose that any prisoners who misbehave will be force-fed some of my killer French toast. There you go. Surgery is basically controlled stabbing. You're right. It's stabbing with an 8-year degree behind it. It's well-educated stabbing. You are not wrong about that. Sir, I'm totally stealing that line, Dorkling. If you see that come up in one of my videos, I totally stole it from you. Stabbing it. Surgery is basically controlled stabbing. Okay, alright, I know we need all these things, game. We need all these things. Alright, you need recreation. I'll throw up a horseshoe for you. It's fine. I don't remember where horseshoes live. Oh, in recreation, where the fun things are. You can have a horseshoe pin, I guess. There you go. And probably some defenses. Well, so far, both attacks have come from here. So I'll throw up some quick sandbags, if only to make this go away. That seems sensible. Security, sandbags. Why don't you kind of... I don't really care about the stockpile, but you can have some sandbags there. And some sandbags there. And maybe some there, but I reserve the right to deconstruct those later because I might want to put a building there. Okay. Oh, you're totally working on... Yeah. Birdbrains is all over Raccoon. Yeah, Mike Tysoning him on up. How's that going? I'm sure hasn't changed one bit because this is the first time we've done it. Yay! Things. I'm sorry, I'm still chuckling at surgery is basically controlled stabbing. That is good. That is very good. Well, flight is basically controlled falling. Then that kind of harkens up back to, what is it, Life, the Universe, and Everything? Where it's flying is basically throwing yourself at the ground and missing. It's not Life, the Universe, and Everything. It's the 4th book. So long and thanks for all the fish. Yeah, Douglas Adams says, learning to fly is basically throwing yourself at the ground and missing. That's how you learn to fly. They're on talk and recruit. Yeah, they are. Yeah, he's totally on recruit. Yep, recruit. Recruit. Mike Tyson him. Raccoon did take Birdbrain's bed. That's true. I should make another bedroom. I should make another bedroom. Yeah, to kind of steal Bird Brains' bed here. Okay, do I have any steel? Not really. I don't have anything else, to be honest. Bird Brains, do you want to maybe live in the kitchen for right now? You know what? You're gonna have to share a room right now. You're gonna have to share a room. We'll figure it all out later. But why don't you share a room with Stabby? It's a very big bedroom. You won't even notice each other there. It'll be totally fine. You won't even notice the other person is there. It's cool. Farm is doing fine. Speed through the night. And Raccoon, how did we do with actually treating you? Yeah, pretty good. You're in extreme pain, but, you know, we did shoot you. That's largely to be expected. You've got a few gunshots in your liver and your leg and your tibia. Got one in your left leg. Are we going to have to amputate? Please say yes. Please say yes. No, I actually want you to be a colonist because you have some degree of skill in things. Resistance has gone down by 0.8. That's better than nothing. It's going to take a while. It's totally going to take a while. Oh, he's up. We've healed him enough that he's up and walking. So we got that working out for us. Yeah. So 21.2. Okay, it's going to take a long time. This could be well into winter before this guy accepts our love for him after shooting him. But Bird Brains is on it. Bird Brains is totally on it. Cool with sharing a room. I've always had a roommate. I've even had a womb mate. I misread that as wombat, and I was going to be okay with that. Like, okay, you had a wombat for a pet. That's all. That's odd, but no, womb mate. I get it. So yeah, you guys won't like it in the game though. You won't like sharing a room, but it'll be fine for right now. 21.2 to 20.2. Okay, there's a full point down. It's still going to take a while, but there's a full point down. You are going to love us, Raccoon. You will accept the love of Stabby and the gang here until you join us and basically be an extra warm body that I desperately need right now. Is anything else, any progress on the Stonecutter's table? No, because we desperately need wood. Guys, you are totally assigned to cut all of this down when you get a chance, and you shouldn't have much else queued. You really should be moving on that at any point right now. I'd really like to see you get on that. And the dog's asleep in the potatoes. That's fine. That's totally fine. I notice you're prioritizing the sandbags. Don't. Actually, don't. Cut trees. Everybody cut trees. Penge, get up and cut trees. I am forcibly waking you up to go cut trees. We need the wood. Okay. I think that's a good opening colony. I think we did very well. We've got sensible people who have some skill. Stabby. We've got a prisoner. We've got a freezer. We're doing food production. We have a farm going. We fought off a mad rabbit. I think this is an excellent opening. Excellent opening. Yeah, you're right, Penge. I should probably get them to cut the trees that are actually literally right here. But that's fine. We'll get on that. Yeah, when you're done with that, speaking of you, Penge, when you're done with that, you can go cut those trees down that you just told me to cut down. You want to cut trees down? I will have you cut trees down, sir. But I think let's call the stream there. I think we've got a really, really solid opening to this. I think we've got a very solid colony. Things are broadly okay. Dog is being trained. Eventually it can haul things, which is the greatest part about dogs. But, and we'll work on Raccoon next time. But I think we'll stick with some RimWorld for a while. I hope you guys liked it. I really did. Nice change of pace from The Sims. I love playing The Sims, but, you know, I'm always going to be like, hey, let's play something different because it's different and interesting and cool. So there we go. I'm going to call the stream there, guys. It's more than okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Nice change to The Sims. Indeed, I think so. So we'll do this again next Friday, as we always do, same time. Hope all you guys can make it. I'll be there, so if anyone else wants to pop along, that'll be good too. But I know I say it every single time, and I'm not saying it because this is like a sign-off or an outro or anything, but I really do appreciate you guys showing up. I really genuinely appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me. I look forward to these every single week. I'm waiting to do the stream so I can hang out with you guys. I have a ton of fun doing it. I hope you do too. I will see you guys next time. And probably the colony will crash and burn and everyone will be dead. Except Stabby, who will stab forever. Anyway, guys, I will check out. I will see you guys later. Goodbye, and goodbye.